welcome to the BTB Math Refresher. Today we're talking about place value. And at BTB Math, we believe math can be simple and you don't have to be scared of it. This is fearless math that we're starting with. So we're going to start off simple with place value. Now, do you remember what's standard form? What's expanded form? What's word form for writing numbers? In this first installment of Math Refreshers, we're talking about place value, and we're going to be brief, but we'll also be comprehensive. Don't forget to like and follow for more tips, tricks, and resources to help you pass your math placement exam for college. And stick around to the end for a fun game. First, let's start with digits. Sometimes people forget the technical terms for numbers and parts of numbers, and digits are basically the numbers that make up numbers. For example, the number 4 has one digit, just 4. The number 17 has two digits, 1 and 7. The number 249 has three digits, 2, 4, and 9. Not terribly hard, but just a reminder about this type of thing. Next, let's talk about place value. This is a huge number, and there are spaces or place values for each digit in this huge number. So once again, this is a refresher, but we'll start off on the right side. This is the ones place. There's a 2 in the tens place. There's a 6 in the hundreds place, and we continue going on. There's 9 in the thousands place. The next one is 10,000s. Then we have 100,000s. And the next little section between commas, the next period, is our millions. So we have 5 in the millions place, 1 in the 10 millions place, 3 in the 100 millions place. And we keep going on with the billions. 5 in the billions, 4 in the 10 billions, 7 in the 100 billions. And our last one is the trillions for this example that we're working on today. So we have 8 in the trillion space, 6 in the 10 trillion space, and 7 in the 100 trillions place. Whew, that's a very long number there. So the way that we saw this huge number is called standard form. It's when the number is written out the way that you normally see it with the digits, and it can be separated by commas to help you understand where the thousands are, where the millions are, billions, and trillions. Now, another way to write out the numbers would be called word form. So you can see below, everything is spelled out. This is 768 trillion, 745 billion, 350,479,620. Not terribly difficult, but we start with the highest place value and go from there as we list the number in words. Next is expanded form. This may be the easiest form to get tripped up on. We start by identifying each digit and each place value, like we've been talking about, and we then write the numbers as a sum, or you could say as an addition problem. So for example, let's start with all the trillions that we have. 768 trillions. We would start off by adding 700 trillions with 6 trillion with 8 trillion. And as we write this out, we will write the number of zeros behind each. So 700 trillions would be written out with the 700 and then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, so on and so forth. Then we move over to the billion space. We have 745 billions. So we would write out the 700 billions plus 40 billion plus 5 billion. And then we just continue in that fashion with the millions, thousands, and ones places. So here's how it looks when we write it in expanded form. You see we have our 700 trillion plus 60 trillion plus 8 trillion, and we keep going with plus 700 billion plus 40 billion plus 5 billion, and we keep going down in that fashion, and that would be expanded form. Now, in our stress-free, anxiety-free math tradition at BTB Math, I have a little game for you to test your understanding and make you feel good about yourself. You haven't forgotten everything about math. Have a little fun with it. Take 5 minutes and just see if you remember what we saw. In the game, once you get the game code, you type in your name, and I actually typed in BTB by accident. I've already used that, so I'll use BTB1 as my name that I'm playing under. You can save it if you have an account with this service called BlueKit. It also lets you choose whether or not you want a tutorial. And I'm kind of talking you through right now how to play it, but you can do a tutorial and it'll show you how to play this little game here. So a customer pops up and they want a piece of toast. To give them a piece of toast, I have to answer a math question. So I find word form of this, I get the correct answer. Now there's a piece of toast available for me to serve. And to help the next person in line, I need to answer another math question. And it goes on in that manner. Now, if I get the wrong answer, then I'm not able to serve anybody. I have to try again and answer another question to get the next answer. But that's basically the gist of it. No stress, no muss, no fuss. This is not something that is going to make you feel anxious about math. So let's take those baby steps together to feel better about our math skills and go to btbmath.com/placevalue to play the game. I hope to see you soon.